Okay, we're in. Shout out to Banksy first of all. Okay, I work in the gym. I'm a personal trainer, and here is the top questions slash quotes that I hear that are completely wrong and causes me to explain something else to them for 5 minutes, and then that question becomes void. I'm going to simplify these points for 2 reasons. The first reason, they'll become a lot easier to understand. The second reason is my understanding doesn't give me a bunch of 5-syllable words to make me sound really intelligent. In fact, the word intelligent is probably the longest word in this video. Onomatopoeia. First one. What's the best tummy exercise? What is the best tummy exercise? It means you want to reduce your stomach fat. Normally, they'll ask, what's the best tummy exercise? And I say, why do you want to know what that is? They'll say, I want abs. I want to reduce my belly fat. Everybody has abs. Everyone. Except me, I think. Do I have abs? I'm just going to edit this so it looks good. Everyone has the ab muscle. What you have to realize is, let me sit sideways. Let me push the camera back a bit.
Bazinga!
Everybody has abs. You have your ab muscle. Then on top of that, you have your fat. So your abs are here, and your body fat is just on top of it, okay? So what you need to do is you need to reduce your body fat so that you can see your abs. You don't need to get abs, they're already there. You can't just go to a shop and buy abs, not yet anyway, but your abs are here already, so you just need to reduce the fat. So that being said, any ab exercise that you do will build your ab muscle, which is fine, but you're not necessarily burning away the fat. The 3 main things that people don't understand is, firstly, everybody has abs. Secondly, doing an ab exercise is not going to reveal your abs if you have fat. Thirdly, doing an ab exercise is not going to target the fat in your abs either. On your belly, sorry, not in your abs. Doing an ab exercise is just going to build your ab muscle, okay? So separate the 2 things, burning fat and building muscle. If I want to reduce this fat, look at this, look at this.
Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
If I want to reduce this fat and I do an arm exercise, I'm not going to target this fat. I'm just going to build my arm muscle. So separate muscle from fat. Now, if I do any exercise, it doesn't matter what I do. Cut it. Because I've burned calories doing that exercise, I will burn fat from somewhere. Generally, it's overall, it will burn everywhere overall. Normally, unfortunately for us humans, your belly is the first place that you store fat, and it's the last place that it leaves, unfortunately, for most of us. Some of you genetically gifted
Bazinga!
there. The rest of us, we have to reduce our fat gradually everywhere, and then eventually we'll reveal our abs. So to reduce your body fat, you need to be doing mainly cardio or circuit-based training or intervals. I don't have time in this video to explain that, but ab exercises, if you already have fat, will not reduce your fat there, and they will not get you abs. So yes, the best ab exercise is cardio. But you do still burn a lot of calories doing strength training. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if your main goal is just to burn as many calories, then cardio-based exercises are better. A lot better than abs. Second one, a lot of myths about fat, just overall fat. So when I ask people what they're eating, they say they've cut out fat. Fat in food, you know, in avocado or nuts or oils, is not the same as the fat that you have in your belly. So if you have an avocado, it doesn't go straight to your belly, okay? Fat is good for you in moderate amounts. The reason that people don't have a lot of fat in their diet is because it's high in calories. So 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. So it's less than half. And 1 gram of carbohydrates is as well 4 calories. So if you do have fat, you just have slightly lesser amounts. But fat is very healthy. Fat is very healthy for you, and you do need it in a good solid diet. Should I reduce my carbs? Okay, I don't want to say this one is a myth in a way. If you reduce your... carbs will come in another video. What protein shake is the best? Protein shake. From what I do know about them, I'm not an expert on protein. I don't take any supplements myself. But the way I see a protein shake is, firstly, this video is for the average person who's trying to lose a bit of weight. It's not for people who know how to train and know what they're doing. If you know exactly what you're doing, this is some basic stuff. For the other people who are starting out or they don't have a lot of knowledge in the fitness industry or training or nutrition, this video should be helpful for you. I hope it is anyway. Back to protein shakes. This is my opinion on protein shakes. If your diet, as in the food that you eat, is perfect, you get the right amount of calories in, on a daily basis, and you're training regularly, and you're looking for an added supplement to help you push from, where's the top of the camera? From there, from here to here, then I'd recommend a protein shake for the simple fact that you're just topping up. Protein shakes, in my opinion, should not be used for meal replacements. I don't believe that you should have a protein shake instead of having food, unless you're in an absolute rush, you've got like a hectic schedule and you do it. I would always prioritize normal food over protein shake. Now, it's been said, I think it's quite well documented, that your body can only absorb about 25 to 30 grams of protein at a time for the average person. So let's say you have a protein shake with 40 grams of protein. Well, that was fucking pointless. 15 grams of it is not being used. So they say. It is quite well documented. Secondly, you're going for the higher level of what you think your body can absorb. Of that 30 grams, that's not all going straight to your muscle. That's not 30 grams going to the bicep. All of a sudden you got 30-inch arms. Protein makes up your eyelids, your skin. Protein holds the building blocks to practically everything that's made in your body, the cells. So when protein comes into your body, it has a lot of uses, and building muscle is just part of those uses. So yes, do not replace protein shakes with normal food.
Bazinga!
Cook a meal, or have a meal somewhere, have a ready-made meal, worst case scenario. Protein shakes, honestly, it's a top-up. It's a top-up. It's a top-up. Protein shake is a top-up. Call it a top-up shake, because the whole industry right now is selling protein shakes left, right, and center, and it's a really big industry because it's just falling half of the world. Because people want to believe that they can take a pill or they can take a drink, and all of a sudden, fat just drips off. They look like Phil Heath or me. Look like me. Okay, let's move on from protein shakes. The last one is for people who are trying to lose weight. Who say that they're going to do some fitness stuff first and then move on to weights. Or for females who say that they're not going to do weights because they don't want to build any muscle or look really manly or whatever. If you're a male, do strength training. If you're a female, however, do strength training. Do strength training. Do strength training. Strength training will help you build muscle. Yes, but let me do the females first. You could be stronger than me. I know females who are stronger than me. They can lift more of their arms than me, but my bicep is more defined. I know I've got a jacket on. That doesn't even look good though, to be honest. But my bicep, which is the best lighting, but my bicep is bigger than theirs because the way male hormones are set up is slightly different and our muscles react differently in simple terms, and muscle mass is not necessarily a sign of the strength. Bodybuilders, 9 times out of 10, powerlifters are stronger than them. A powerlifter may not look as big, but bodybuilder looks like
Bazinga!
It's bigger muscle, but not necessarily strength. So females, when you're doing strength training, you're burning a lot of calories as well. And males, this is going to the males as well. You still burn a lot of calories, so it's important to do them. The more muscle mass that you have, the less likely your body is to store body fat, and the more calories you can get away with eating, because it takes calories to maintain muscle mass. So that's why bodybuilders, heavier, people with large muscle mass, they eat more calories than people with a smaller muscle mass, and they still don't put on as much fat, because it takes calories to maintain muscle. Guys, don't think, oh, I want to lose fat first and then build muscle. Go for the muscle building first. You'll still be building muscle under your fat as well as burning calories while you're doing your strength training with your fitness training, your cardio training as well. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. Follow me on Instagram at, what is my Instagram? Travel_and_train. Travel and train. I think that's it for today. I need some food. So yeah, guys, find training that you enjoy. Stay with your consistency. Eat relatively clean. There's no shortcuts. Just enjoy it. And personally, if you don't like the gym, get into an activity that you enjoy. Today at 7 o'clock, I'm going to go play football. And you don't count how many calories you're burning. You enjoy it because it's football. Personally, if you know what you're doing, the gym is enjoyable because you can do practically everything in the gym. So if you're not sure what you're doing, maybe give me an email as well, give me a shout, and if I can help you, I will. Guys, I do understand, okay? I know getting to the gym is going to be a lot harder now that we've left the EU, but push yourself whilst you're in here, okay? Here's my website, freedomthroughfitness.co.uk. There's some can you guys see it or not? There's some blogs on there. Maybe they'll help you. I'm going to put most of these into video format. There's some at the top. There's some cool videos as well. They're not just fitness. Oh, my website's blocked. Don't go to my website then.